Yo, do you understand? Y'all don't understand how much work this is. Taking all these shoes in and out. Golly. Putting them back, especially these like sliding boxes. God, that's one reason why I ain't really like buying LeBrons in the past. Some little slide jump, man. How's everybody doing? It's your boy Jalen, and last time I came at you with a sneaker video, I gave my top 10 Jordan silhouette. But out of my whole collection, I have the most Jordan 1s. So what I want to do today is show you guys my collection of Jordan 1s. And let's start off with a banger. So for my first shoe, or my first Jordan 1, I have the Court Purples. So I remember when this came out and the Pine Greens came out. And I remember like it was yesterday because I took an L on both. So the Pine Green was more widely released than the Court Purples, of course, because the Lakers and everything. And when the Court Purples and the Pine Green came out, I thought I was doing something because I had the Pine Greens on my phone and I had the Court Purples on my computer. Well, I struck out on both. So after a minute, and I had to find it for a good price, because these Jones, if you know the sneaker game, these Jones have shot up. But I finally got the Court Purples. These are one of my, well, not one of my favorite Jordan 1s, but I love this Jordan 1. I love the purple. I love the color blocking. I love how this isn't really white. It's more of a sail. And I just like this. I like the tumble. I like the quality. I'm not one of those people that, oh my God, shattered backboard quality. I don't really care about that, man. But I enjoy it. I love this shoe. So we're gonna start this list off with the Court Purple Jordan 1s. So next on the list, I actually have a sleeper. Well, it's a sleeper as terms of a lot of people forget about this shoe, and this is a really nice shoe, and that is the Rookie of the Years. I love the quality of this shoe. Spoiler, well, inside story, I didn't even mean to get these when it first came out. I remember I woke up one Saturday at like 9:30 or something, and I was like, let me just go to Sneakers app and try this. I didn't expect to get it. I didn't really care about getting it, but when I did get it, I was so glad that I hit on the Sneakers app because I love this color, man. I love the color. I love the way that the flaps kind of shows Jordan's accomplishments of his rookie year. I love the hints of red right there. Now, of course, it came with red laces, but I'm not really the biggest fan of red laces in terms of, I think the red overpowers it. But I do like the red hit right there. But yeah, this is the Rookie of the Year Jordan 1s, and I'm so glad I hit on this because if you look now, these prices are crazy, and I know if I wouldn't have hit on it, and now that I look back, or now that I'm looking now, I probably would want these shoes. So yeah, these are Rookie of the Year Jordan 1s. So my next, now these shoes ain't in no order. I have a lot of them over here. I'm just grabbing them. The next one is the Royal. This is a classic Jordan silhouette. Or silhouette. Classic Jordan colorway. And is that the Boondocks? People don't know that's my favorite show of all time. I didn't even, it's funny, editing like, oh my God, I didn't know. I knew damn well it was playing because I played it. Classic colorway. If you're a sneakerhead and you like Jordans, you're gonna have this Jordan. So this is my Jordan 1 Royal. Okay, so for my next Jordan, I have the Jordan 1 Pine Green. We just talked about the Court Purple, and of course, it took me a minute to find this one as well, but I found it. And unpopular belief here. I like the Pine Greens more than the Court Purples. I think the Court Purples are cool, but I just love how this green pops. No, I ain't no Celtics fan or anything, but I love how the green pops. And like I said, this is a sail just like the Court Purples, and I like the color blocking. Oh, and I'm not a fan of the Pine Green 2.0s. That's just me. If you like it, do your thing. Rock what you want to rock. Hey, I'm not hating, but I'm just not a fan. I like these more because I think I like the white more. So yeah, these are my Pine Greens. So for my next shoe, so here's a little backstory with this one. For people that don't know, I work in news. So there's sometimes I have to be at work at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And this was one of those times, and I know I didn't get off until like 12, and these dropped at 10. So I had to go in the bathroom or something, get on Sneakers app, and luckily I won, and that is the Obsidians. Also, people know I'm a huge UNC fan. My dad's side of the family is from North Carolina. That's my favorite basketball team, or that's my favorite sports team in general. And I was so happy to get the Obsidians. It's not really a white, it's more of a sail, and I just love this shoe. I'm so happy that it's in my collection, so that's why I have the Jordan 1 Obsidians. So for my next shoe, surprisingly, this is one of my favorites. A lot of people might not like it, or a lot of people's like, oh, it's just a normal jump. No, I got the bread toes. I remember when this first dropped, and I didn't really know much about the sneakers app, so I was like, you know, I'll try on the sneakers app, and I hit on the sneakers app the first time. But because I had the money at the time and I wasn't trying to put my account on negative, I canceled the order, and turns out that was a wild decision. But I love this shoe. I know it's another red, black, and white shoe of Jordan, but I love the shoe. I love the color blocking. I love the quality of this shoe. And yeah, man, this is a head turner, bro. Like, I know it's like like a lot of shoes, of course, that Jordan has, but hey, I love this shoe. All right, so next on my list, and for the people that don't really know sneakers, and for my moms out there and everything, I have the black toe. So before I hear it, I know I'm gonna hear it. Oh my gosh, Jalen, that's the same shoe you just had. No, it's not. I love these shoes, man. I know it's simple, as in like a subtle difference from the bread toe, but I love this shoe, man. This shoe is one of my favorites that I have. I wear it a lot, and yeah, I'm glad that I have it in my collection. So this is the Jordan 1 black toe. So next in my collection, I have the Jordan 1 clay greens. Now, for the people that don't know, this came with a pack. I think the pack was called the best hand in the game. It came with these, which is the clay greens. It came with the blue moons. It came with the track reds, and it came with the yellow orchids. Now, the yellow orchids, I'm still trying to look for. Those to me were the best one in the pack, but people trying to hit you in the head with $400, $500, $600, and I'm not really rocking with that. But I got my second favorite of the pack, which is the clay green. I love the suede in the back, and I just love the green. I love how this is a different green. This is more of a olivey, dark green, and I like it. I like the quality, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but in the insole it has, each shoe was a representation of Jordan's accomplishments. I believe this one was the scoring titles. I'm not 100% sure, but I love this shoe to death, and I love all these shoes. Let me stop saying that. So next on my list, I have the Yin Yang Pack. For people that don't know, these are two separate shoes. There's an all black with white, and there's an all white with black. I didn't want to show each one separately because there's no point. My favorite aspect of this shoe is the red hits. I love the red hits. I love how this one is red and black, and that one is red and white. And I love the simplicity of it. I feel that each sneakerhead should have a simple shoe. A shoe that, you know, you can wear with anything. And I feel that the Yin Yangs are that. Like, if you wanna, I wore these to the Travis Scott concert, Astro World, when he came to DC, and these don't still look good. I know I wasn't in no mosh pit. I ain't doing no mosh pit. You gotta be some type of wild to be in some mosh pit. And these shoes get a lot of wear because you can wear them, you can rock different laces with them. You can wear them to nice functions. Like, it's whatever your preference is. But that's why I have the Yin Yangs in my collection. All right, so full disclaimer before I show this next shoe. I am not a fan of Jordan mids. I think Jordan mids look good on women and maybe like smaller feet people and kids, and I'm not a fan of Jordan lows either. I don't think Jordan lows look good on anybody, but I'm not a fan of Jordan mids. However, I am a fan of 1/2 pairs of Jordan mids, and that is the New Love Old Love pack. I wanted to get these because I like the yellow. In fact, now I'm thinking about it, this is my only yellow shoe that I have, and I love, this is the New Love, this is the Old Love, and a lot of people are selling this for the same amount or the same price that I got both of these. So I got a good deal, and I love this so much that I bought this. Now, I had this before I had the black toes and the bread toes, so this barely gets wear, but I do wear these a lot. Again, I do not like Jordan mids, man. And if you like Jordan mids, do your thing. I'm not knocking your flow. I know a lot of people like the Chicago toes, and again, if you're a female, do your thing, but I'm just not with it. But again, you rock what you rock. You rock the shoes don't rock you. So, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but there's people cutting the grass. So next on the list, I have the Fearless Jordan 1s. This is patent leather. This was in the Fearless pack. When I say pack, it came with like maybe 10 or 11 different shoes. And this is actually my favorite one out the bunch. Now I do like the one that's not patent leather, the one that's black with like the red toe and the blue back. But I love this shoe. I love the transition from North Carolina to Chicago. I love the patent leather. I mean, a lot of people, patent leather is hit and miss for a lot of people. So either you like it, you don't. I like the tongue that is white and red. And I love this shoe again, and I love that it kind of pays an homage, because if people that don't know, there used to be a UNC low that had like the emblem like this, and I think if I find it, I'll show it somewhere over here. And this kind of pays homage to it, as well as the patent leather, some of the Jordans that released in the early 2000s. So I love this shoe. It doesn't get a lot of wear because, as you know, if patent leather starts to crease, it is a wrap, ready to wrap. So I wear these sparingly, but I do love these shoes, and these are the Fearless or UNC to Chicago Jordan 1s. Okay, so next on my list, I have the Shadows. I showed this in the last video. I love this shoe. This shoe, it's very hard not to match this shoe. I don't know, something about black and gray, but you can match this shoe and wear this shoe with pretty much anything. Again, this shoe is a classic. It's one of those classics, kind of like the Royals, that if you are a sneakerhead or a Jordan fan, more than likely you have these Shadows. Now, the story with these is, these sat, for people that remember, these sat for a little bit, and I don't know, I don't know why, maybe because they made so many pairs, but these sat. And now these are going for $300-400. These are my Jordan 1 Shadows. This is in the running. This probably is still my favorite, but that is the UNC Jordan 1s. These came out in 2015. And again, back to my UNC roots, I love the powder blue with the white. And I love that it's simple, but it's clean, man. Like, this is one of the cleanest Jordans that he's ever made. So for my next shoe, I have the Game Royals, or the Game Royals. This is pretty much playing on the Chicago's, how it's all blue upper with white and black tongue. And this shoe was another shoe that kind of sat for a little bit. Now these jumps are like $400 or $500. Again, that's probably due to The Last Dance, and it's probably due to its resemblance. You know, it's a blue shoe and it kind of looks like a Chicago. But I'm glad to have it in my collection, and that is my Game Royal Jordan 1s. Okay, so we're at the part of the video, I think there's 3 shoes left, and all these are kind of grails for a lot of people, and that is the Jordan 1 brand. Now this is the old version. I still gotta get the new version, but I ain't paying no $700, $800, $900 for them. This is the Jordan 1 bread or band, whatever you want to call it. I love this shoe. I mean, this is a classic. This is just like the Royals and the Shadows. If you're a Jordan 1 fan, you're gonna have this shoe. And I've wore this a lot. I mean, you can see this heel drag. This jump's kind of beat up, but that's the good thing about Jordan 1s is that even when it's beat up, it looks good. And as you can clearly see, these still look good, even up close. Like, yeah, they still look beat, but they look good. So, yeah, these are my Jordan 1 bands or breads, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. So, next on the list, I have the Travis Scott 1s. No, I haven't worn these yet, but these are Travis Scott 1s. People know the hype around the Travis Scott 1s, and I definitely agree with it. These are one of my favorite shoes that I own. The suede is beautiful. I'm one of the people that I love the backwards Nike swoosh. I love the Travis emblem on the back. I love the Velcro, the stash pocket. I love this shoe. I like the brown. You know, it's very hard to rock up. It's very hard to get right on pretty much all brown shoe, but they did. And I love this shoe to death. And I'm so glad it's in my collection. If you look now, these jumps are going for $1,500, $1,600. And my man's that got it to me, shouts out to you, Zell. He got me a good price, but Well, he got me a steal price actually, which I appreciated. But yeah, man, this is my Jordan 1 Travis Scott's. And last but certainly not least, I have one that started it all. No, I don't have the recent pair because I'm not paying over $1,000 for this, but I was able to snag a pair at least, and that is the Jordan 1 Chicago's. This is a classic for people that know Jordans. This is pretty much the one that started it all. I love this shoe to death, and it is the Jordan 1, Jordan 1 Chicago. A lot of people are trying to sell theirs now after The Last Dance. A lot of people are scared to wear them because they're Jordan 1 Chicago's. Hey, to hell all that. I love this shoe. I buy shoes to wear them. Wear your shoes, people. This would be the most expensive one. Maybe, no, this is more expensive than Travis Scott's. So, yeah, this is my Jordan 1 Chicago. That is my collection, people. If this video does well, I guess I'll show you my entire collection. But that's over 100 shoes, man. So that's gonna be a lot of editing. Hell, this is gonna be a lot of editing. I think I showed maybe 18, 19 shoes. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I said it again.
Keep it together, man.
Please hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And if you love my face, that is a 10 right there, man. Jesus loves you. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. And I'll see you guys next time. Much love.